3 called, and it's a pair of punch-outs that begin the ball game. And here's the first pitch. Buddy Jensen is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Corey Dickerson will stand in for the first time, and he's seen that average climb during his current 7-game hitting streak. And looks like he got the call there on the pitch inside. It's 0-1. Out in front as he yanks this down the line at first, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. Throw to first will be in time, and there's 1 gone here to start the second. Anthony Rizzo will get his first opportunity here, and as you can see, he's got that average up over the 290 mark to begin play. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Still looking for our first hit in the ball game. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Tried to fool him with the changeup, but he won't offer at it. 3-2.
Well, that's a pretty good spot to try and lock him up inside, but he can turn on that location if that's out over the plate.
Alfonso Franco stands in as he can't connect here. 0-1.
Oh, a very hittable pitch, too. That's a middle-of-the-plate fastball, and he's not going to get away with too many of those tonight.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Well, that's a small.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will Cubs are down in order. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. And boy, a high strike called there. That's not all that consistent, but it's strike 1.
Well, he's been in a tough stretch offensively, and this sure ain't gonna help.
And this is swung on and missed. 5 quick strikeouts now, and that's your first out of the inning. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike 1. Very difficult to get on top of a pitch when it's coming in that high.
Darn near impossible when it's coming at you in the high 90s. You just can't get your hands up there fast enough to stay on top.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2. J.J. Harr stands in as he looks at a called strike.
Boy, he may strike out the side on 9 pitches. 7 down, 2 to go.
And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Sonny the Bambino makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3. Swing and a rocket to third, but quick reactions at the hot corner take away a hit, and there's 1 gone.
And for a pitcher, he really squared that ball up pretty well. You can bet his manager would love to see more at-bats like this, but unfortunately, it didn't work out for either of them.
High and tight here to begin the inning. It's ball 1. In there, and it's even at 1. And this one will be foul back in among the fans. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. Ruben Tejada will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1.
I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. And he swings under the fastball here as this is popped high in the air back behind short. He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th.
Man, and not only has he not allowed a hit to this point, but he's also faced the minimum so far. You can't do much better than that.
Buddy Jensen is at the plate as he takes a cold strike 1. And this is fouled back and out of play. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is... Corey Dickerson will make his way towards the box to lead off the 5th. Now the first pitch. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1. The pitch count there. 1 pitch into his 5th inning of work. Not much of a concern, I wouldn't imagine.
Yeah, it shouldn't be. He hasn't had any real overtaxed innings, so he should be fine for the time being.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Up next for the Cubs, first baseman
Anthony Rizzo comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
The slider up into the 90s there. It's 1-2.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
To the right side, but foul, and he'll try it again. Lays off the 1-2 changeup, and he's worked it back to 2-2. Pitch on the way. Now a half swing, but it's strike 3 anyway, says the home plate umpire, and that's out number 2. Alfonso Franco will stand in here, hoping to pick up his club's first hit in the contest. And a high strike there, 0-1. And he lays off for ball 1. Cubs to this point have yet to break into the hit column. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate. Number 46 is there, and Sonny the Bambino will stand in what would appear to be a sacrifice situation here. Oh, double play ball to second. 4, 6, 3, and they turn the double play. Number 30 will step in. He's 0 for 1 thus far. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1.
100 miles an hour is hard. A high 100, impossible to get on top of.
Ball 1. A little bit outside. 2-1.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. That alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Strike 2 called, and it's even at 2. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Way late on the fastball for strike 1. For that man right there, you need look back only to his last start to see a performance like the one he's shown here so far.
And well on his way to another great outing. And that's what you get when you mix your speeds and throw a lot of strikes. J.J.
Harr will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time. And this is going to be a foul ball in amongst the spectators. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
A strike away now from getting through 6 shutout innings here.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3. And number 9 will come forward now to begin the 7th inning in what's been a very briskly played ball game here tonight.
And that's what happens when you get 2 starters that are on top of their game. It's been great pitching, great defense, not a lot of base runners, and very even game through 6 innings.
Ruben Tejada is in for the 3rd time now as he takes a called strike. It's 0-1.
Yeah, he's definitely still bringing it. It's the 7th inning, and we're still hearing the catcher's mitt snapping all the way up here.
Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
And now, as a hitter, 1 and 2, you've got to be thinking right center field. But take a little swing out, try to drive something the other way.
Buddy Jensen is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. in under the hands with a fastball. It's 1-2.
Maybe a good opportunity here to show him a changeup. Give him a different look.
Fouled back. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. Start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy.
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end. Sonny the Bambino will buy himself another at-bat, and in turn he'll get himself a nice little ovation for the work he's turned in on the mound so far.
He's been great. This isn't a...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to... Corey Dickerson will get us going now in the top half of the 8th. They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. And he'll take the fastball here inside off the plate. It's 1-2.
I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
Carlos Gonzalez will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run. Now he'll step off and rethink this. Here's the first offering. In tight here with the first pitch fastball. That's 1-0. And that's in there for his strike 1-1. You have to say they've really had a good game plan for attacking the 3, 4, 5 hitters all game long.
Yeah, and I think the only thing that's better than a game plan has been the execution of that game plan. You're exactly right. They've held this lineup at bay.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Now here's another pitch fouled off and heading for the seats, and he's just fighting to stay alive here. Still 2-2. Fastball is outside, and it's full now, 3-2.
And you know what, guys? This is a big league battle going on right now. Neither guy wanting to back down. No sign of weakness on either side.
And the pinch hitter will not be able to advance the cause, and there are 2 away now. Alfonso Franco is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do.
Got him! So that's 8 perfect innings, and the fans... Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Put yourself in the shoes of that man right there. What's going through his mind right now?
I would guess he's trying to approach his 9th inning the same way he has earlier, but come on, we know his heart's racing. You just got to focus on the glove and trust what your catcher's calling, because he's done a heck of a job also.
Got him! So the magic number for a perfect game is now down to 2. Number 72 will dig in. 0 for 2 in the ballgame. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. And with 1 out in the 9th, he's just now coming up on his 100th pitch of the ballgame. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
Oh, another good pitch there. I'm not sure he's thrown a bad slider tonight. Every one of them has had a ton of movement.
And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And a swing as he pulls this one into right. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow!
Well, that would get a tip of the cap from his pitcher, no doubt about that. He knows what's potentially at stake here, so he's going to do everything he can to make sure this doesn't become that first hit. That is an incredible play to bring this ball in.
Pinch hitting for Chicago, number 1.
First pitch coming. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike.
Now, he might have been on the on-deck circle just saying, man, I get 1 at-bat, it's against this guy? Thanks a lot.
Throw in time. He's done it. A perfect game.
And that is absolutely dominant.